This next fight, obviously, it's the fights that you have money on, that you have the biggest opinion on. This next fight utterly pissed me off, like to no degree, to like an extreme degree. Edson Barboza, dropping down to featherweight, was a -130 favorite versus Dan Ige, +110. Granted, it was a little closer than I anticipated it being, but they gave Ige the split here, which I think is awful. Watching it, I thought Barboza clearly won 2 out of the 3, and then I actually have seen people do round by round breakdowns of control, going by arguments of why people say Ige won. I'm sorry, Barboza won this fight. He won the majority, like he clearly won the first round, and he won the vast majority of one of the other rounds. I've seen it said that since Ige ended the fight on top, he wins. Well, he was losing, like the minute breakdown, he was losing about 3 to 3.5 minutes of that fight before he got the takedown, and then didn't do much with it. It's the same argument for the second round of Ige was winning for the most part, and Barboza got a takedown, but it was earlier on in the round. It's just, I'm trying to calm down because I'm still heated on this one. This one was incredibly clear, in my opinion. 2 rounds to 1 for Edson Barboza. We had it to win. You guys 1 unit, so this is a loss of 1.3 here. And I'm sorry, the night of judges, it cost some people a lot of money, especially if they had good eyes on close fights and dogs that should have come through. So I'm gonna stop before I just start straight cussing into the mic. Mike, can I get your opinion on Edson Barboza versus Dan Ige?
Fucking piss me off, dude, is the key word. Just piss me off, dude. I can't stand it. I don't understand it in the sense of, like, were you not watching the power that Barboza was landing with? Were you not watching the kicks that he was damaging with? Yeah, the guy took him down, but he did nothing with it. Like he said, he didn't advance positions. He didn't go for submissions. He didn't do any damage. So I don't know, man. I was so upset. I got the only thing that I can think of is the slight corruption that there is. The judges are so paid off and just such garbage that, you know, that he's old, man. I mean, I guess he's had his time, his spot, and they thought Ige was close enough where he might have an upside in the future, which he does in a sense, but he's never gonna be champion. He's gonna get absolutely battered and bruised and smashed by someone with real wrestling and jitsu. It makes me so mad, bro, especially after, you know, cashing the first bet and not being able to follow up with this next one, which I thought we did. All I can say is I'm sorry, man. I'll do a better job picking fights where I just see a clear path and not some controversy at the end, like, you know, age or whatever it may be.
Yeah, there's nothing that really takes the sales out of your night than a fight going just about how you called it. Minor differences, but just about how you called it. You believe you got the winner right. It gets a decision. You think it's clear, and then you lose it. That's the biggest gut punch to me, because at least, like, okay, if your guy got knocked out, that's clear. It's clear as day. You can't beat that. But when it gets the decision like that, and you're like, oh, we got this. This is awesome. This is a great fight. This is a good fight, and we lost.
Where's the draw? Like, where's the draw if you're gonna have this bullshit?
Yeah, I don't know. I know that when they updated some of the judging criteria, they made it so that 10-8s were used more frequently, and I could have sworn draws would be used more frequently, but I've heard so many people involved with judging and refereeing talking to judges saying that if they're not good enough to decipher who won a round, that they couldn't give it, like, let's see, how did they say it? If you can't decide a winner for a round, you shouldn't be judging. Which I do think is bogus, because there are some rounds that are just straight dead even. Like, if someone is clearly winning 2.5 minutes and the guy's clearly winning 2.5 minutes, the striking is within 1 to 2 strikes, because you never know what the damage is doing of impact of those strikes. If they're within a couple, and same amount of submission attempts versus defense, it's I agree, there should be more draws. But before I borderline start crying with how much this one upset me, we'll move on. If you like this clip, remember to like, subscribe, and comment. We want to hear from you. Let's roll.